Today I'm going to be playing as Austria. I'm going to attempt to form the Holy Roman Empire. Austria is a small, landlocked and mountainous country in Central Europe. Its capital is Vienna, famous for being the capital of the Austrian Empire, and the birth country of the funny mustache man. I researched some research tech to get more research points faster. I'm going to use all my manpower to make more troops. I built a motor steel and electronics factory. My immediate priority is making sure I either deter or survive a German invasion, because in this timeline I don't want to get Anschlussed. I'm going to use the last bit of money I have to train my troops and build forts. I asked for an alliance from Germany, no surprise that they declined. However, Hungary is a player and we're allied. I would have liked to form Austrian Empire, but that's fine because Holy Roman Empire is my priority. I justified on Czechia, hopefully I can get it before Germany. For Holy Roman Empire, I'm going to need the Benelux, Germany, Czechia, Liechtenstein, Slovenia, Switzerland, and Austria. Austria has 2 core cities in Italy too, which you need for every formable requiring Austria. Germany is busy with Poland, so I'm safe taking Czechia. Wait a second. France. Just in time, because Germany justified on me. USA did the cringe. They're invading Germany from the west. I'm going to try ally them to hopefully get to take some of Germany and cozy up with them so they give me the rest of Germany to form. Oh no! They have 500,000 troops, but didn't bother defending Paris. Well, France is doing everything wrong, so I'm going to teach you a few lessons from their mistakes. Number 1, never leave your capital undefended. Number 2, I would suggest splitting your troops in a line, and slowly edge forward. Germany will probably panic and send all their troops at you. Just entrench and kill them. Once Germany runs out of manpower, simply auto-capture. I also strongly recommend rushing to the Rhineland and taking these cities. Number 3, to deal more damage, try encirclements, just split your troops in half and attack from both sides. Number 4, Germany's tanks were heading towards your troops. In that situation, don't move. Your troops will have some valuable seconds to entrench, which can be a deciding move. They invited me to the war. I'm going to try to distract Germany and relieve some pressure from France by taking some cities close to Berlin. If I put enough troops in Vienna, I'll be safe. Germany is using a lot of tanks, which aren't good in mountains, so they're not going to take the Austrian alpine towns anytime soon. France is not doing well, they're probably going to lose. We'll see. France is gone. I see 2,000 tanks in Berlin. I don't have any manpower, so I'm doing everything I can to minimize my losses because I can't replace them. Wait a second, Germany sent me a white piece. I'm taking it, I need more time to get ready to attack them later. Benelux is gone. I'm most likely next. This can't end well. I'm making artillery too, and I'll probably make some attackers to deal as much damage as possible to Germany before their tanks actually get to my troops. How did China get a piece of Poland? And why is India in France? Whoa, now I have Bavaria. I think Germany is leaving. That's actually amazing. If Germany doesn't give anything I need to anyone else, I'll be able to form easily. Okay, nobody got anything else before Germany released everything. If I'm fast, I can easily take everything. Here's a quick time lapse then. I have almost everything. Sweden took 3 German cities, but they said I can have them for 150 million, which I'm not going to fight over, so I accept the deal. Unfortunately, I need something else. 2 cities. And guess who owns them? However, I have a plan. USA doesn't have any troops in Italy. I'm going to make a few tanks, and if I move fast, I'll be able to take the north of Italy, including South Tyrol, which is what the province of those 2 cities is called. I'm going to use the Alps to set up a defensive line in case they either realize or I get pushed back. I also have some artillery and attackers, so I can deal damage to troops from afar. I'm allying San Marino so I can later truce block them to prevent them from helping USA. Hopefully I'll be able to push them out of Italy and get them to let me take South Tyrol. Here we go. I'm passing my tanks through the small gap of flat land between the Alps and the Carpathian Mountains. USA said they'll give me all of Italy if I wipe peace. Which I don't believe, simply because they are at war with Cuba too. I skipped a lot because USA did literally nothing but scorch Italy. He wouldn't accept my treaties. USA got the UK into the war. But they're not much of a problem, they don't look like they know what they're doing, so all I'm going to do is build a few submarines and surround Britain. USA said they have 85 stability. And California just declared independence. Sure buddy. Tried to do a bit of trolling and taking New York. Unsurprisingly, he rejected the generous offer. China took Russia. Hopefully they don't get any funny ideas in the future. Right now would be the perfect time to tell you about my new merch. Yes, that's right, I have merch now. There are some really cool and comfortable hoodies, t-shirts and mugs. Check it out in the link in the description or in the card up here. Hungary switched to USA, and they accepted my treaty. That's great. I can now form Holy Roman Empire. But I'm not going to. Because since Hungary is AI, I can take them and also form Austrian Empire first, then Holy Roman Empire, because I like the Holy Roman Empire's modifier better. San Marino will probably let me have Croatia. I declared war on Italy so I can drag Hungary into the war. They were a player but they were going to give me their land anyway, so thanks Hungary. San Marino let me have Croatia if I gave them a bunch of stuff to form Ostrogothic Kingdom. After invading Hungary and bartering with San Marino, I can click the buttons. Vienna is the heart of Europe once more. I gave San Marino what he needed and let him keep Italy, then I took USA. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribe. I'll see you. Wait a second. That's an awful lot of Chinese bombers at the border. Okay, wait, Maybe I should build some defenses. Okay, here's the plan. I see China building tons and tons of bombers. Their aim is clearly to bomb my country to the ground, then move in with their troops. Luckily, their bombers don't seem to be very trained. So I made a good amount of really strong fighters and anti-air. I put anti-air all around my country, and fighters at strategic locations such as big cities and Vienna. I'm going all in on defense, because Hyperant did some fixes and the defense path of the doctrine tree is currently insane. I got anti-tank and a lot of infantry research. I have 8,000 tanks from the USA, which I will use to quickly get to places I need to reinforce, or to counterattack if an opportunity presents itself. I'm also going to use the Stalwart Defense Operation, which gives even more defense buffs. I put forts and troops in other strategic locations like the Alps and Carpathian Mountains. There's nothing I can do now but wait. Iran is probably going to attack me too. Spain broke ties, they were probably informed and don't want to get involved. There it is. Here comes the tank barrage from France. Iran is in the war, and I'm going to try activate Stalwart Defense. Oh wait, all the tanks died. India joined against me too. It's not looking good, but the fact that all their tanks just disappeared gives me a sliver of hope. My eastern border is being bombed and attacked by millions of troops, tanks and bombers, but it's holding quite well. I'm speeding it a bit because the frame rate is unbearable. I'm losing tons of forts, but they lost much more troops. India has a lot of strong bombers, but they're still dying to my anti-air and fighters. My entire country was bombed, but I destroyed thousands of bombers, which is great. I just fell into debt, which is not good. I destroyed most if not all of China's bombers that had to land in Paris. I'm using my tanks to counterattack. I should have dealt with those Chinese troops in Germany, but it's okay. Iran made a large offensive in the south, but the Carpathian Mountains are saving me. My tanks went so far, I'm going to try take Moscow. My country isn't in good shape, but I'm definitely winning the war. I can't show them I'm weak, or else they'll try raise tons of more bombers to finish me off. I took Moscow. That's amazing. 3 people couldn't take Vienna and I took Moscow. Also, I love how they're complimenting my attack. How? 165,000 tanks. To put it into perspective, there are around 73,000 tanks in real life across the world. However, they've had tons of protests, so hopefully their country falls and I survive. All those tanks died. China ran out of oil. Siberia also declared independence. China is in a much worse state than me, they're probably going to explode any second. The losses are around 1.5 million to 8 million. 6 million of those are Chinese losses. I won the war. India gave me 125 billion in exchange for a white peace and China collapsed and left. Since I came so far, I think I can form a U. Both San Marino and Spain are AI. Here it is. The real final borders. All I did was invade AI and tank spam after the China war. This took me way too long. And unfortunately, I lied. I didn't form a U, because Iran, who I white peaced after I needed to buy oil, had Cyprus and I didn't realize. But you wouldn't have clicked on the video if I said I almost formed EU as Austria, so yeah. Join the Discord.